Hi study buddies, so today I have a back to school Japanese stationery haul. And I know for most of you school is not even close. I think some schools are just out for the summer, but for me I return to school in a month. So I thought I would do my back to school shopping a little early just to prepare myself for senior year. This is kinda a small haul. This is mainly just my obsession with Japanese stuff, and disclaimer, the majority of this haul is Japanese, some are not, but you can get everything on Amazon. I'll link all the items down below. So before we begin, make sure you subscribe to this channel. I would really appreciate that, but besides that, let's get right into this video. So the first thing I bought was this magical set of Pilot juice pens, and if you don't know me, I love good pens that are smooth and comfortable. And the Japanese know what they're doing. American stationery is not bad, but I personally don't like most of it. I mean, Pilot America has always been a solid choice for pens and pencils, but the Japanese branch of Pilot are like gods. They have erasable highlighters, which I bought last year. They have erasable pens. They have so many things that American stores just don't have. So let's just do a little pen comparison test. First up, we have the Pilot Juice pen in 0.5, and I personally like this pen a lot, especially for writing essays. Next is the Muji gel pen in 0.5, and here are the results. In actuality, I really can't tell the difference between them. I really like both, but which one do you think is better? Leave a comment down below. The second thing I bought was highlighters, and I bought a clear tip Sharpie highlighter at my local Stater Brothers, but I have to say that it is really good quality. The yellow part of the highlighter is matte, so it feels really nice in the hand. I also bought an orange Muji highlighter, and if you don't know what Muji is a Japanese stationery brand, and you might have seen some pictures on Instagram, but basically Muji sells a lot of stationery. They sell food, they sell clothing. They're like an overall like Walmart kind of brand, like kind of like Kirkland for Costco, if that makes sense. Now let's do some highlighter swatches to compare the two. So first up is the fluorescent highlighter from Sharpie, and next is the orange Muji double-sided highlighter. Both highlighters are really good, but they kind of failed the 30-second smear test. My recommendation is to wait 2 minutes or more until you highlight something. I also bought an Oxy Gel Pencil, and this is my first time buying an Oxy Gel. Oxy Gel was like kind of popular back in like 3 years ago when everyone had one of those like shaky pens, but this one does not shake. It's basically just an overall really good mechanical pencil. I got mine for $7, which is pretty expensive for a pencil, but it is really comfortable to use. I've tried one before, my friend has one, and I think it's just a really good investment, especially if you're gonna write a lot of essays and write for a long time. So let's move on to actual stationery. So I am a notebook junkie. I buy notebooks and I end up sometimes not using them. But this time I thought I would simplify everything and just get one giant notebook, which is this. This is by the brand Mishmash, and I love their notebooks. Fun fact, Zoella has this same exact notebook, and this is perfect, especially because I only have 5 classes and it has 5 tabs. And I'm also gonna reuse a lot of my notebooks. This one is from Appointed Co, and it's absolutely one of my favorite notebooks of all time. It has like a denim material to it, so it's like a chambray color, and it looks amazing. And inside is this grid paper, so it's perfect for math notes, and I also added a little puffy sticker to it. The third notebook that I'm using is this Moleskin Journal, and I bullet journal a lot if you didn't know. This was my last year's Moleskin Journal, and I basically filled up every page. And bullet journaling is this kind of system where you keep track of everything. It's kind of like a planner, but it's a little bit different. I have a video on how to bullet journal. If you want to see that, I'll leave a link in the description. So this is a beige moleskin, which will definitely come in handy when I'm planning for the week for school. And I also got this amazing set of Muji acrylic containers, which I love. It holds all my pens, stationery, pens, and highlighters. It's the centerpiece for my whole desk. My favorite container is definitely this one because it works perfectly with my mile liners. And they fit perfectly in my container. And mile liners are basically Japanese highlighters slash markers, and they're kind of diluted, so they're not like fluorescent colored, but they're still really nice to highlight things. So the last few things I bought were Post-it notes, and Post-it notes are self-explanatory. I just basically take notes and stick them in my binder or in my notebook. And finally, my last thing I bought was scissors, and scissors are really essential for every backpack. You have to have a pair of scissors in your backpack because you never know when you want to cut something, when you want to rip something, or just scissors are really important, and I always have them in my backpack. But yeah, that was basically my whole haul of Japanese stuff and some American stuff. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a like, and I hope you subscribe to this channel. I'll see you next week. Bye!